Traffic delays on your Monday morning commute. We have a look at what roads to avoid.
A lack of safe driving laws and how legislators want to save lives.
And hundreds of nuclear scientists gather in mid-Missouri to discuss the future of nuclear science. KOMU-8 News at 10 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU-8 News at 10.
An accident on a major highway sends more than half a dozen people to the hospital. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Matt Evans. The accident stalled traffic for hours right in the heart of Columbia, just west of the I-70 and 63 interchange on Interstate 70 westbound. I went there earlier today and saw a traffic log jam for miles. A rainy day can be welcome news for some, but not for drivers heading westbound on I-70 today. The highway shut down for more than an hour after these two cars got in a serious accident.
Our units arrived on the scene. They found 2 vehicles involved in a serious accident, 7 patients.
Out of those 7, 2 were ejected from the vehicle and were transported to the hospital with potentially serious trauma injuries, leading Mets to remind people a simple rule.
Always wear your seatbelt. You might throw that in there.
Crews remained on the scene for several hours, but now it's up to investigators to try to figure out what happened. No word yet on what caused the accident or the condition of those injured.
Thousands of people.
More reason to pay attention to the roadways. Columbia Public Works says motorists may see some lane restrictions and delays this week due to annual street maintenance. Many Columbia roads will receive a thorough cleaning and sealing, commonly called a chip and seal. Columbia Public Works says the chip and seal method is more cost-effective than milling and overlaying a roadbed. The maintenance will begin tomorrow and continue through August 14th. Beginning tomorrow, crews will begin work on St. Joseph Street from Park Avenue to Ash Street, Rothwell Street from Broadway to Rollins, and Mesa from Scott Boulevard to the city limits. And for a full list of the streets receiving that maintenance, you can visit our website, KOMU.com.
St. Louis police are trying.
A Cape Girardeau woman is accused of driving over another woman and killing her. 29-year-old Angelia J. Hansen was charged Friday in Cape Girardeau County with 1 count of first-degree involuntary manslaughter in the death of 43-year-old Jody Lane. Hansen told police she accidentally ran over Lane after an argument as the couple was getting ready to go to work. The 2 women were in a romantic relationship.
The American Civil
University of Missouri won't be publicizing the names of its top choices for the flagship campus's next chancellor, but system president Tim Wolf still wants public input on the closed search. A 1-hour public forum begins at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning in Jesse Hall Auditorium on the Columbia campus. Wolf and the university's board of curators are seeking a replacement for Brady Deaton, who steps down in mid-November after nearly a decade as chancellor.
MU is hosting hundreds.
The Blue Note traded in its guitars and drum sets for felines and kitty litter today. The Central Missouri Humane Society put on a kitten adoption event at the concert venue. 52 cats, including Elanus Furricet and Brad Pursley, lined the stage waiting to meet their new families. One staffer says the society holds the event during the summer when it has an abundance of kittens and limited space at the shelter.
Yeah, we're very limited. We only have so many cat cages in the shelter. So we rely on foster homes heavily to take in all the cats that are coming into the shelter. That creates more room for us.
Romsburg says the shelter has more than 150 kittens to be adopted right now, so this event is essential to make room to save more cats throughout the summer. At last year's event, all the kittens found new homes. This year, event-goers adopted 28 cats.
We've seen spotty showers.
That'll be coming up in just a little bit.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rosie. That $50 ticket doesn't stop some people from just throwing their trash out the window.
Coming up next, how one special team is looking to clean up what others have not.
Welcome back. Columbia city officials want a bigger effort from people to keep the city clean. In this 8 Goes Green report, KOMU-8's Crystal Cho shows us one local activist who just wants to keep Columbia beautiful.
It's just simple common knowledge.
Mike Fensel volunteers. Crystal Cho, KOMU-8 News, Columbia.
For more information on how to volunteer for the stream team, visit our website at KOMU.com.
will likely be dry with just... this isn't going to be a huge topic for you, Brittany, but Matt and I both born in Springfield.
Yes.
It's a pretty massive deal, this EF0.
EF0. Now, we hear a lot about the EF5 tornadoes causing a bunch of damage, but this EF0, what are the wind speeds on that?
It's about 60 miles per hour.
Okay, wow.
So it's still going to create a fair amount of structural damage. We'll have to continue to see what the National Weather Service survey team says about the damage that was created in Springfield tonight.
All right, thanks, Rosie.
Sure.
With cap and gown ready, one student only expected to receive her diploma.
But coming up next, how this graduate also got something much more.
When students at Ball State University graduated yesterday, it was a special day for everyone there.
Absolutely, like any graduation. But for one graduate and her family, a surprise reunion made that day even more memorable. Jenny Runovich has the story.
Amid the pomp and circumstances for both, it is mission accomplished.
Sergeant Carr returned home 3 weeks early to give her sister the graduation surprise.
Guys, it is time. It is a certain time on a Sunday night.
I think it is time for the KOMU-8 Sports Show with Chris Trevino.
In high definition.
In high definition. Thank you all very much. Hello again, everyone. Great to have you with us tonight.